flip through on stage 2 of this journaling by fives, and now these are the ones that were still clamped. Here are the fresh flowers. You can go close on this, and like it, they're still not completely dried there. They were actually just pressed onto the background, and then you can see sort of the traces of them here, and I had them weighted in there to dry and press. But the last time I picked them up, well, they started sticking to this page and coming up, and then all of the little dandelion poofs, they're in there, were loose from the stem. So then I ironed it down underneath the waxed paper, but that didn't stick. So then I sandwiched it. I kept them in the same waxed paper and folded it and sandwiched it and ironed them between it to dry them out and to melt the wax. And then after that, this morning, I glued it down with, I think Mod Podge, glossy. Yeah, and then there were bubbles in it, so I poked holes and pushed Mod Podge into that and pushed it all around with my fingers. So I spent a lot of time getting that glued down. But I'm so excited, I want to go on to the stamping part, so I'm getting this one dry. I'm going to go to the dentist this morning, and well, I'd like to do it before I go there, but I could do it when I come back too. Depends on how dry this is. And then this is the other page that was sandwiched in the clips, which was this was some of the homemade gesso that I made. I think it was the first batch with talcum powder, and it actually worked very well. It dries smoothly. It's really a beautiful dry, and it's got body. You can put it through a stencil. It's a goopy body, but it's got body. But on this tag board, it curled. So then to flatten it out, of course, it was going to crack. So I just stuck it in here and cracked it for a couple of days, waited under the flowers. So these are the 2 pages that were missing. Not missing, but clamped. Okay, so now I'm really anxious to get started. I pulled out all the stops, really. Here I got a much bigger collection of stamps and inks than I thought I had. A lot of them aren't even open. And, well, okay, I can't open this box. It takes good hands. But that's the stamping and stencil box. I had the stencils in a drawer. I'm just going to keep them all in one box together. I went to go get some and bring them out. And I said, you know what a bin is for? It's to carry from room to room, so that you don't wind up with stuff all over your table and then forget what to do with it. So now my table is covered in stamps. I did get rid of that giant pile of paper. It's here. Yes.